The average American will earn somewhere between $1.5 million and $2 million over their working lifetime. But here is the terrifying reality. Most of them will retire with almost nothing. According to Federal Reserve data, the median retirement savings for American households approaching retirement age sits at around $87,000. That is roughly 3 to 4 years of living expenses, maybe 5 if you survive on a painfully frugal budget. Meanwhile, a different group of people, those who understand the system I am about to explain, will retire with portfolios worth 10, 20, even 50 times more than that median figure. These are not people who inherited family wealth. Most of them never got lucky picking the next massive tech stock. They simply understood how the financial operating system actually works. They started early and they stayed consistent. The difference between living your final decades in financial anxiety or absolute freedom comes down to a single decision made in your 20s, 30s, or even 40s, the decision to actually execute the code. My name is Zishan, and welcome back to the Wealth Operating System. If I were starting from absolute zero today in 2026 with no investing knowledge, no financial background, and no family wealth to rely on, this is the exact architecture I would build, step by step, account by account, dollar by dollar. By the end of this masterclass, you will understand not just what to invest in, but the mathematical why behind it. You will know exactly which accounts to open first and the psychological frameworks that will protect you when the markets inevitably crash. Grab a pen. Let's begin building your foundation. Let's start with the most fundamental question. Why do we take the risk of investing at all? Why not just keep our money safely locked in a bank? There are two mathematical reasons, and understanding them deeply will carry you through every period of doubt. Reason number 1, the inflation glitch. Inflation is silently destroying your purchasing power every single second. The Federal Reserve targets roughly 2% inflation as their goal for a healthy economy. But even at a mere 2%, your money is constantly melting. Think about the math. If you have $50,000 sitting in a checking account earning 0 interest, that money loses approximately $1,000 of purchasing power every single year. Nobody hacked your bank account. You didn't spend a dime. The prices of everything around you simply increased. Over a 30-year working career, that $50,000 will have the purchasing power of roughly $27,000. You lost almost half your wealth to the system's hidden tax without spending a single dollar. Keeping large sums of cash in a checking account is mathematically guaranteed wealth destruction. Reason number 2, the compound growth engine. This is the antidote to inflation. The stock market, over long periods, has returned approximately 10% annually before inflation and roughly 7% after inflation. That 7% real return does not just beat inflation, it compounds. Let's run a side-by-side simulation. Scenario A. You put $500 per month into a standard savings account earning 4% annually. After 30 years, you will have approximately $346,000. You contributed $180,000 and you earned $166,000 in interest. Not bad, but not life-changing. Scenario B, you deploy that exact same $500 per month into a diversified stock portfolio, earning the historical average of 10% annually. After 30 years, you will have approximately $1.1 million. You contributed the exact same $180,000, but the system generated over $900,000 in pure growth. That gap comes entirely from the physics of compounding. At 10%, your money doubles roughly every 7 years. Time is your greatest asset, and every year you delay costs you exponentially more than you realize. So, why stocks? Why not real estate, gold, or cryptocurrency? Stocks have 3 engineering characteristics that make them the optimal asset class for building long-term wealth. First, Liquidity. When an asset is liquid, you can convert it to cash quickly. If you own a rental property worth $400,000 and you face a medical emergency next week, you are trapped. You have to list it, find the buyer, handle inspections, and wait months. But if you own $400,000 in an S&P 500 index fund, you push a button on your phone. The shares sell in seconds, and the cash hits your bank in 2 days. Second, accessibility. Buying real estate requires a massive down payment and legal paperwork. Buying stocks requires a smartphone and $50. In 2026, brokerages charge zero commissions, and they allow you to buy fractional shares. The barrier to entry has been completely removed. Third, historical recoveries. Over short periods, stocks are volatile. The market dropped 34% in 5 weeks during the 2020 pandemic. It dropped 57% during the 2008 financial crisis. But over long timelines, 15, 20, or 30 years, the United States stock market has never failed to recover and reach brand new all-time highs. It is a bet on human innovation and the global economy. And historically, betting against the global economy is a losing trade. Where should you open these accounts? Do not overcomplicate this step. In 2026, you have 4 elite options. Fidelity and Schwab offer zero commissions, fractional shares, and flawless customer service. Vanguard pioneered the index fund. Their app is a bit outdated, but their underlying funds are legendary. Robinhood offers the cleanest mobile interface and even provides percentage matches on your IRA contributions, which is literal free money. All 4 are SIPC insured, protecting your securities up to $500,000 if the brokerage collapses. Pick one. Open it today. The platform matters far less than what you put inside it. Now we reach the core of the operating system. What do you actually buy? The amateur approach is buying individual stocks, trying to guess if Tesla or Nvidia will double next year. But the data on stock picking is mathematically devastating. Multiple studies prove that the vast majority of professional Wall Street managers with supercomputers and teams of analysts failed to beat a simple index fund over a 10-year period. If the professionals can't beat the market, you will not beat it trading on your lunch break. The elite approach is buying index funds, or ETFs, exchange-traded funds. An S&P 500 index fund doesn't try to beat the market, it is the market. When you buy one share of an S&P 500 ETF, you instantly own a fractional piece of the 500 largest, most profitable companies in America. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Berkshire Hathaway, you own them all. If one company goes bankrupt, your portfolio barely flinches. Because index funds are run by algorithms, not expensive Wall Street managers, their fees are microscopic. We measure these fees using the expense ratio. If you invest $500 monthly for 30 years into an actively managed mutual fund that charges a 1% expense ratio, you end up with roughly $900,000. But if you invest that same money into an S&P 500 ETF charging a 0.03% expense ratio, you end up with $1.1 million. That tiny 0.97% difference in fees steals $200,000 of your wealth over your lifetime. Here are the exact ticker symbols to look at in 2026. For the S&P 500, you can buy VOO from Vanguard or IVV from BlackRock. Both charge just 0.03%. If you want the absolute cheapest option on the market, look at SPLG from State Street, which charges just 0.02%. If you want to own the entire U.S. stock market, including medium and small companies, you buy VTI. Pick one S&P 500 or total market fund. Allocate 100% of your money there while you are young. Complexity destroys execution. Simplicity builds wealth. Now, let's address the psychology, because this is where the system breaks down for 90% of people. Beginners always want to wait for a pullback. They see the market at an all-time high and they hold their cash waiting for a crash so they can buy cheap. This is a critical software glitch. The S&P 500 spends roughly 8% of all trading days at all-time highs. Markets that reach all-time highs tend to keep reaching new all-time highs. Time in the market always beats timing the market. To bypass this psychological fear, we use a protocol called dollar cost averaging, DCA. Instead of dropping $12,000 into the market on a random Tuesday, you automate the system to invest $1,000 on the first of every month, regardless of what the news says. When the market is high, your $1,000 buys fewer shares. When the market crashes, your $1,000 automatically buys more shares on a massive discount. You remove human emotion completely. Since 1928, the market has delivered positive returns in roughly 73% of calendar years. That means 1 out of every 4 years you will lose money on paper. In 2022, the market dropped 19%. In 2008, it dropped 50%. The amateurs panicked, sold at the absolute bottom, and locked in permanent, devastating losses. The wealth engineers simply kept their automated DCA running, accumulated shares at half price, and rode the subsequent recovery to massive new heights. Unrealized losses are not real losses unless you hit the sell button. Let's put this entire architecture into a highly optimized 6-step operating protocol. Do not skip a step. Step 1. If your employer offers a 401k match, contribute exactly enough to get 100% of that match. That is an immediate, guaranteed return on your money. Step 2. Build a firewall. Save 3 to 6 months of basic living expenses in a high-yield savings account. This stops you from ever having to sell stocks during a crash. Step 3. Max out a Roth IRA, $7,500 in 2026 to lock in lifetime tax-free growth. Step 4. If you have an HSA, max it out to secure the ultimate triple tax advantage. Step 5. Go back to your 401k and increase your contributions toward the $24,500 maximum. Step 6. If you still have surplus cash, open a taxable brokerage account and keep buying index funds. The biggest mistake you can make is treating investing as optional. Investing is not what you do with the money left over at the end of the month. It is a non-negotiable expense, just like your rent and your groceries. You pay your future self first, and you live on what remains. If you take just one action today, do this. Open a brokerage account. Set up an automatic monthly transfer of whatever you can afford, even if it is just $50, into a low-cost S&P 500 index fund like VOO or SPLG, and do not touch it for 30 years. That single action, executed with ruthless consistency, will mathematically guarantee you a better life than 90% of your peers. You don't need to be smarter than everyone else. You just need to execute the code. The gap between knowing what to do and actually doing it is where wealth dies. Close that gap today. If this masterclass upgraded your financial operating system, hit the subscribe button. I have a question for you. Are you currently running dollar cost averaging, or are you sitting in cash waiting for a crash? Drop a comment below and let me know your strategy. Trust the math. Execute the protocol. I will see you in the next update.